everybody. I want to do a quick lesson today on measurement. I have a couple of helpers with me today. This is Lucy and this is Miley. They're going to be helping answer some questions today.
And there's Jack Jack.
And we have Jack Jack over here on the floor. We've got a whole classroom full of pets. I know the week that I was gone before all of this started, Miss Sprague was in and she did a unit on measurement. You have to be quiet and listen.
Listen to the lesson.
You did, you started the unit on measurement. You did customary length and customary capacity and customary weight. We're going to do one day at a time, just do a quick review and a practice assignment since it's been 2 weeks.
Shh, you have to be quiet, Lucy.
So customary units of length, there are 4 units of length in the customary system. There are inches, feet, yards, and miles. An inch is a very small unit of measurement. It's very commonly used. It's about the distance between the 2 knuckles, the first knuckle and second knuckle on your finger. A foot is 12 inches long, abbreviation FT. The abbreviation for inch is IN. A yard, okay? 1 yard, abbreviation YD, is 3 feet long or 36 inches long. 2 different ways to express that measurement. And a mile, I obviously could not draw a mile on my whiteboard here because a mile is about the distance from the school, probably down to about Freeport Beach.
It's how far they have to run in gym class.
It's how far. It's 4 trips around the track for gym class. Mile abbreviation is MI. It is 1,760 yards or 5,280 feet. And these are the only 4 measurements. And when you're doing conversions between them, you just have to know when you're converting from one to another, are you going from a larger to a smaller or a smaller to a larger? So for example, if we have 3 feet and we are converting that into inches. So are we going feet to inches? Are we going from a larger to a smaller or a smaller to a larger? What do you think, Miley?
What was the question?
Weren't you listening? Are we going from a larger to a smaller or smaller to a larger?
Larger to smaller.
Now you're just leaving. We're going from a larger to a smaller. And I think Miss Sprague probably showed this to you when you're going from a larger, if you put your hands out for larger, to a smaller, you cross your arms, it looks like a multiplication symbol. So when you're going from a larger unit to a smaller unit, you're going to multiply. And the main reason for this is there are many smaller ones inside of this larger one. There's 12 inches for every foot. So we're going to multiply because there's going to be more of them. So when you go from a larger to a smaller, you multiply. And then you just ask yourself, how many inches are there in a foot? And if you look up here, there are 12. So when we multiply 3 times 12, which is a basic fact, it is 36 inches. So the conversion, 3 feet, converts to 36 inches. Now, a different type of problem, let's say we have 24 inches, and we want to know how many feet that is. So now, are we going from a larger to a smaller, or smaller to a larger?
Smaller to larger.
Very good, Lucy. We're going from a smaller to a larger. So we're going from a smaller to a larger. And I think Miss Sprague showed you this as well. You look like a division symbol when you go from a smaller to a larger. Okay, so we're going to divide. And you're going to divide by how many inches are in a foot, which is 12. And 24 divided by 12 is 2. So 24 inches is equal to 2 feet. Okay, another example, if we do yards, if we do 4 yards, and we want to know how many feet that is. Miley, are we going from a larger to a smaller or smaller to a larger?
Larger to smaller.
Very good, Miley. We're going from a larger to a smaller. So a larger to a smaller, we are multiplying. And how many feet are in 1 yard? What do you think, Lucy? How many feet in a yard?
3.
Good job, 3. So we're going to multiply 4 yards times 3 feet in every yard. That equals 12 feet. So all you have to do is remember, if you're going from a larger to a smaller, you're multiplying. If you're going from a smaller to a larger, you are dividing. And then just multiply or divide by how many units are in the other one. Now, what if it doesn't work out exactly? What if it's not a basic fact? For example, if we have 11 feet and we want to know how many yards that is, it's actually going to work out not evenly. So we're going to have some extra feet left over. So for example, we're going feet to yards. So are we going from a larger to a smaller or smaller to a larger? What do you think, Miley?
Larger to smaller.
No,
Smaller
not
to
right that
larger.
time. Come on, Miley, you got to be better than that. We're going from a smaller to a larger. So smaller to larger means we're going to divide. And how many feet are in a yard?
3.
3. Very good, Hootie. So 11 divided by 3 is not a basic fact, so we have to come off to the side and we have to divide it. 11 divided by 3 is going to be 3, but we have a remainder. So when we divide, 11 divided by 3 is going to give us 3 yards, but our remainder, remember when we did division before, our remainder was always what's left over from our dividend. And our dividend was feet, 11 feet. So we have 3 yards with 2 feet left over. So sometimes it's not going to work out to be a whole number. If it doesn't, if you have a remainder, that's how many of your original feet you have left over to go along with your yard, your whole number yards. So what you're going to do after watching this video, you're going to go into your Google Classroom. You're going to go into the classwork section, and you're going to click on the assignment, which is conversions of customary units of length. There are 10 questions on there. Please complete those. Make sure you click submit when you're done so that it enters your assignment into the system so I can see that you're done with it.
And you have the reference sheet.
And make sure you use the reference sheet, which is also there in the classwork section under resources. Take a look at that, and it has all of these measurements on there for you so you can see it. And if you have any questions, again, email me or contact me on the classroom page, make a comment, and I will respond. Thanks. Talk to you guys later.
Say bye to the kids, puppies.
Say bye, guys.